Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and we are getting ready for work together. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna be simple, and it's gonna be something that is realistic for day to day. So if that sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Okay, we're getting ready for work, and I don't have a ton of time, so this is gonna be a super quick let's go type situation here. My lips are so dry. So we're going to go in Vaseline Lip Therapy and Rosy Lips. We're going to get that on. I'm going to use the products that we used in my Shop My Stash posted last week. There are so many good products that I've enjoyed using. I'm excited to share some of those with you. Adds more moisture to my face because my whole face, everything is so dry. We're going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Face Cream. So this is, I guess, different than like that kind of yellow one that's super trendy. This is super hydrating. I do really enjoy using it. Not to the point that I would like go repurchase it once, because this is like a sample size that someone gave me. But it's been nice using it, that's for sure. My friend Candace brought over some products because I think she gets the Allure beauty box, but she was like, here, you can have these, sell them or keep them, I don't care. And they were like unopened products that she had gotten in her box that she knew she wasn't going to use. And so I sold the other ones on my Mercari page, but I really wanted to try this one for myself, and it's quite a bit of product. Maybe this is more of like their full size, I'm not really sure. I'm in a foundation rut. I have 3 foundations in my collection and none of them are right, and I want to buy a new one, but I'm trying not to. So we have my It CC Plus. This one's in Fair. This is a Project Pan item. I just don't like the formula of this one on its own, even though the color is good. I was mixing it with my L'Oreal True Match Lumi N12 Neutral, but this has gotten too dark. So then I was mixing it with my L'Oreal True Match N1 Neutral Light, but I don't like the formulas together. So now I'm just mixing a concoction of all of it to make it work. And these are all the foundations in my collection, and I've been exploring, like, do I want to buy a new one or not? I'm also 22 weeks pregnant, and I'm trying not to spend money on stuff because I'm gonna be spending money on babies. So I think we're gonna roll with what we got. So on the back of my hand, I'll do 2, oops, pretty messy, 2 pumps of the It Cosmetics. Then I'll do a pump of, here's probably easier for you to see. So like that color match is really good, but again, something about the formulas together I don't like. So then I go in with just a pump of this, just because I like this formula, but the color, you can see, is pretty dark for me. And then I have this Wet n Wild sponge. So I just kind of mix it together, and then I just work it into my face. And that's what we have been rolling with for the last couple of weeks or so. It's not ideal situation, but it's where we're at. I've been looking at maybe, because I really want the Dior Backstage foundation, but that's like $44. So I've been looking at just getting like a drugstore one, like a Pretty Fresh one by ColourPop's been recommended to me. Julie really loves the Revlon Color Stay. And the one I used before was like their like for dry skin, and I didn't like it, but she said the one for like combo normal skin is a different formula, and that foundation isn't too much money. So I thought about getting that. Thought about going back to my Pro Glow by L'Oreal. Thought about just getting a lighter color in my True Match Lumi, but I think I want a different formula to play with, because I know I love this formula and I've purchased it quite a bit over the years. So I kind of just want to try something else. Tarte has some for sale on Sephora's website, so I thought about getting that, but I don't know. This is what it looks like all blended in, and I think it looks good. Like, I think once it's all together, it looks nice. It's just not like an ideal situation to blend 3 foundations together every morning, but if it's working, it's working. Okay, I do have the JOA Eye Serum Concealer in my project pan, but I don't love this. Kind of thin, and it just settles in my little lines under my eyes. So after I've set it, it ages me so much, and I just don't know, like, I'm in a rut. I'm in a rut. I don't know if I should continue panning it or just let it go. I don't know. So I pulled out my Revlon Photo Ready concealer, and I love this concealer stick. My color is in light pale. Morning. And then I like to set that in with my finger first, and then I'll go in with my sponge. Just kind of press it in. So pretty. Like, I just really enjoy this. As far as the concealers, I have a replacement that I like, which is the Revlon that I just use. So, like, here's the thing with panning that I get stuck on. Do we just keep panning a product that doesn't work just so we don't waste it? Or do we just say, you know what, I got my money's use, let's keep it moving, you know? I get kind of stuck, but I don't want to hate my makeup every day. And I could use it like as a highlighting concealer, but something about this formula I just don't love. I have been trying out this Huda Beauty. This is the loose powder and banana bread. This packaging is so cute. So it's like a mini size, and you twist it, and then there's like a sponge in the top. So I just kind of gently hold the sponge in, tap some out. And of course it just went everywhere. That's all right. That's okay. We can make this work. Oh wow. And then that, it's like a kind of a yellow powder. So I'm gonna take a brush. I'm gonna take this Real Techniques, it's a contour brush, but I like to use it under my eyes to set my makeup. So I'm gonna be a little bit heavy-handed with the product at first. So tapping it out and then just tapping this on. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. This one's going everywhere. Alright, so we're going to leave kind of that excess there. And then I'm going to kind of brush it away in a minute. So I've been really enjoying the Sephora Micro Smooth Multitask Baked Face Powder. Mine is in nude. I saw, I think it was, oh, I forget whose video. It was like a dupe video. And they said the new Essence, or newer Essence powder, the 16 wear one, is a dupe for MAC. And I've always heard this Sephora one is a dupe for MAC. And I was looking at the actual MAC one, and it's $44. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll try that Essence one next. But this is really nice. I do really enjoy it. And then we'll just kind of take off the excess. I'm into like really using it, because the other powders that I pulled for Project Pan, they're not multitasking. They have a task. I think that looks nice. That looks nice. Just double checking my work. I saw there was still some loose powder sitting around. So just blending that in, and also taking it on my lids to set my lids a little bit. Getting the gunk up of the center of my eye. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Ooh, I just brushed my eyeball. Okay. But then I'm like, maybe everything just makes me like wrinkly under eyes. Like, I don't know. We're going to keep it moving though, that's for sure. So the next thing I like to do is bronzer. And Kosas Beachy The Sun Show bronzer is new to me. Pulled it in the last shop my stash, and I have really been enjoying this. It's a nice like says beachy, but it really is like a sun-toned, warm bronzer. So just going in with a Real Techniques multitask brush, and I do it more so in the hairline and then kind of stamp it downwards. That's been kind of my preferred technique for bronzer. And then same thing on the other side. Y'all listen. I live in Indianapolis, and this past weekend as I filmed this, we had the NBA All-Stars. We hosted it as a city, and basically the All-Stars, I'm not a sports person, so this had to be explained to me. It's all the best basketball players come together to do a show or a game, and it's the teams are set up East Coast, West Coast, and so obviously all the biggest basketball players are here, but also a ton of celebrities are coming because they did a celebrity basketball game. They did a lots of concerts. It was just like a whole thing. Lots of celebrities in the city. So my gym is in like the middle of all that. So we were, by we I mean me, prepared for celebrity sightings. And we did have quite a bit of like professional athletes come in, but I don't follow sports, so that didn't really mean too much to me. See, isn't that so nice? Like, just really warmed it up. So pretty. So Thursday night they had a concert that it was like kind of multiple concerts. It was in the conference center, so different rooms were different artists, and T-Pain was one of them. So on Friday morning, I was joking with my coworkers, if T-Pain comes in today, you better let me know. What do you think my odds are of seeing him? Alright, we're going to Persona Georgia Blush. Again, new to me. There is a lot of kick up, but this blush is so pretty and pigmented. So I just do like a light bit, and I kind of do it in the center of my cheeks and take it back. She's pigmented, y'all. So just kind of work that in a little bit and build it up. So nice. Yeah, so they were like, oh my gosh, let's make a pact. Let's make a pact. They said it, not me. In our little leadership group, that's how we communicate all day long with each other. They said if anyone sees a celebrity, you have to put it in the chat. Foreshadowing. Someone didn't put something in the chat. T-Pain never came. I was joking all day. Maybe he'll come to my body pump class. No. We have basketball courts. He wasn't on our basketball courts. Like, he was not there. A girl can hope, right? Alright, and then for highlighter, we're going to go in with Natasha Denona Super Glow Dual Chrome Highlight in 01 Fair. This, I'm pretty sure it's discontinued, but I'm going to take the same brush and just kind of put it over the tops of my cheeks. Yeah, so do you know who did come in? And I didn't find out about it until like a half hour later. AJ from Backstreet Boys. Yeah. He's going by Alexander now because he's launching his own like solo career or something. But yeah, he was there. And he was doing the celebrity game on Friday. And so he went into the basketball court with his friends to practice because he didn't want to look stupid for the game. Nobody told me. I didn't find out till after the fact. And then my coworkers were like, I thought I saw him. Or like our executive director was like, I don't know who the Backstreet Boys are. I said, sir, how do you not know who the Backstreet Boys are? He has kids my age. How does he not know who the Backstreet Boys are? So he knew the whole time. Didn't put it in the chat. Alright. And then my other coworker, she knew. Well, she thought it was him, but she wasn't sure. She didn't put it in the chat. Nobody put it in the chat. I went around. I probably spent an hour of my day Friday going around to everyone being like, did you know? You didn't feel a need to tell everyone? It was so funny. And so then I looked at our logs and there he was. There he was in all his glory. So then I was just getting everyone's story of what happened. Our building maintenance director, he doesn't know who Backstreet Boys either. He's like, oh yeah, I talked to him. He was a nice guy. It's like, okay, well, that's cool. I'm glad everyone but me got to talk to him. Okay, we're going to do a quick one and done eyeshadow with this palette, the Born This Way, the Natural Nudes by Too Faced. I love this because you can do like a shimmer, any of them, all over the shade and just get a one and done, or you can build up some mattes in the crease. But I think I want to go in with Sparkling Sand and just do a one and done situation. It was on the cords. One coworker said he was a nice guy, him and his friends, because I think he had helped him find a basketball or something. Then, who else? Oh, we have a vending machine at work that never works. It didn't work for him either. It's like, uh-oh. We don't own the vending machine. It's serviced by a company, and we tell them all the time, like, your stuff don't work. But nothing we do seems to, like, long-term fix it. But, yeah, I think it took his money. And then, alright, I'm just going to blend that in with a brush with no product on it, just around the edge. And then I'm going to stamp on, like, kind of a liner with this darker color, this truffle color. So we have this room that is by the front door. It's a training room and it gets hot in there, so we often I'm using a wet wipe and it is getting fuzzies everywhere. Okay, where was I? So it gets hot in there, and so we crack the door open, and if someone walks outside the front door and lights up a cigarette, it will fill that room up with smoke, which is so annoying. Like, why are you leaving the gym and smoking? AJ left the gym, lit up a cigarette, and my coworker was about to yell at him, but then she was like, is that AJ from Backstreet Boys? It's one of those, like, the celebrity faces are so familiar, but you can't quite place it out of context. Which, like, he sings. Why are you leaving the gym smoking? Why are you an iconic singer smoking? Which I'm sure is, like, more common than not, but it's just, like, really, really funny. We're going to go in just one more layer of that Sparkling Sand. So, yeah, that was the one celebrity, and they let me down. They let me down. Then we had a bunch of, like, athletes in. I don't know, Miles Turner, he plays for the Pacers, I guess. Terrell Owens, who was a football star some years back. Who else did we have? I don't even know. Look, when it comes to sports, I'm out. I don't know who any of those people are. I don't know what they're doing, what they're famous for. Alright, so simple. I'm going to go in with the Glowish Fair Light Luminous Press Powder. I guess this has been discontinued. Just kind of set everything, give it one final blend out. Then I'm going to go in mascara, and I have recently been enjoying the burgundy one by L'Oreal, the Voluminous. They have a few different color options with this, but I really just like how it separates my lashes. You can't really tell it's burgundy when it's on. Y'all, I'm already 22 weeks pregnant. Isn't that crazy? And twins come around 37 weeks. So we're getting there. This month, I'm in my last month-ish. It's like a month and some days of my second trimester. So this month, there will be a lot of growth. My bump is going to get massive. I mean, it's already like big. Like, you can obviously see that I'm pregnant now. So like, members at the gym that I don't even really know will be like, congratulations. Which, I mean, I know some people find offensive, but like, it's very obvious that I'm pregnant because I'm just a bump. So it's like, what am I gonna say? No? I'm like, then what's wrong with, like, I'm still teaching my classes and all of that. At this point, everything's fine. I went to the dentist today for my 6-month cleaning. No cavities or issues with my gums or anything that's pretty common for pregnancy, which is nice. I, at this point, don't have any risk factors. I have a follow-up full anatomy scan tomorrow. They did one, but they couldn't see everything, so they have to do another one. Okay, this is my lazy way to do brows. Take the $1 Billion Brows in taupe. This one's a little dark for me. And I just do like the tail where it's like sparse. At the last scan, I didn't have any issues. So hopefully this one's the same, but assuming that one's okay, then I will redo all of my testing at 28 weeks, and that will be like the glucose. We'll redo all the blood work, and that's when we'll know if any risk factors that have presented themselves. Okay, it looks crazy, right? But then I take my Maybelline gel, brow gel. It's just in clear, and then I just fluff the rest. There are quite a bit of risk factors for twins, in addition to risk factors for my age, because I'm 37, in addition to just common risk factors for pregnancy. So we'll see what presents itself for me at that 28 week, all that scans and blood works and stuff. We'll see what happens in my case. Because it's like, here's what can happen. Here's what has happened for people. But I'm like, what will happen for me in my journey? So depending on what that testing looks like, that could change. Like, if something has presented itself, can I still teach and stuff? I don't know. We'll know at that point. And then look, so easy. And then it makes it like kind of fluffy. I'm going to take a Q-tip and just kind of clean up where the mascara got. I'm hoping to teach as long as possible. I'll know more in April because the testing will be end of March. So mid-April will be a good time to make a game time decision on teaching. I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury Nude Romance just to go over my lip gloss. Like, I just put it right over, and it really is like my lips. And then the final thing is setting spray, which in my project pan is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. And then my due date is June, but the date is based off 40 weeks, and twins don't typically go to 40 weeks. I mean, I think a lot of singletons don't even really go to 40 weeks. So I think I'll have them like, my math is second week of June, end of second week of June, but we'll see when all of that gets closer. So I would like to still teach through May, but I also know I could just be very uncomfortable at that point and not want to teach. So we'll see what happens. I already have people lined up to take my classes over, and so I already told them I want to go through May, but there's a chance I might not be able to, so you guys might have to take over my classes. So just knowing someone is able to take over at that point makes me feel better, even though I still want to try if possible. But yeah, that is the finished look. It's glowy. It all blends really nicely. It's super easy. If I wasn't talking the whole time, I would have done it in less than 20 minutes. But I mean, that glow is so good. The brows just look pretty natural. And the lipstick just kind of looks like my lips. You know, like not much is happening. The eyes are super simple. I love it. Thank you guys so much for getting ready with me. Hope you're all doing well. Subscribe if you're new. Did we tie up all our stories? I think we did. Okay. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.